Welcome to another episode of the ISO to Ascendant series, a series where I give a lot of ISO tips and tricks. Last episode we managed to get to Diamond 3, so only one more rank to Ascendant. This should have been the final episode, but as the title suggests, things didn't go according to plan. You'll find out what went wrong later this video, but let's start this story at the beginning, and that's on Lotus. Hello everyone. In the first round we were pushing A, and I decided to push all the way to ropes. In some rounds this push could be useful, but I would always recommend to try to play with your team. And as you see on the minimap, my team stayed behind, so I also should have played behind, play around 3 or something, but I didn't, so I couldn't help my teammates and they sadly died. But no worries, can happen. Here's a tip for pushing C. You see this wall over here? The closer you start at this wall, the later you will peek C main. If you stand all the way to the left of the barrier, for example, you can peek C main very early. This is perfect for if you want to catch enemies going to Sands, or if you want to go for an early aggressive peek like Reyna did in this round. Oh,
Nice
clean,
shot.
dude. If you ever get an early kill like this, always push as fast as possible, because often there's only 1 or 2 on C. And look at that, easy side for us.
One more B.
Nobody saw that, No worries, Mr. Lowlander, it happens to the best. This next ISO wall is very good, but also very bad. Just look at it and then let me explain.
Making cover.
Oh, okay. Did you notice why it was good and also bad at the same time? If you look closely, you see that it blocked off deadlock just at the right time. And because of that, me and my team could push around nest. So the wall itself was good. However, my friends, never use your wall all the way in the open like I'm doing over here. If Sky peeked only 1 second earlier, I would be dead. Instead, use your wall a bit more from the back. Sometimes I might sound like a broken record in these episodes. I repeat a lot of things, but that's because they are very essential. My vision when playing Valorant is that if you can secure a round, you should do it. So in this round, even though it was a 3 versus 1 and we had the spike planted, I still used my ultimate to secure the round. Better be safe than sorry.
You know what, I'll play safe. Just push him.
Next round. 2 things I want to say. First of all, yes, this is how you should use your wall. Second thing, if you see a deadlock barrier over there on 3, don't trust it. There can still be a deadlock over there.
He's 3.
Wow, yeah, he's 3, my bad. Also, listen to your teammates. Most of the times they are trying to help you. I should have listened over here.
You want to play? Let's play.
This is C, eh? Careful of the ice.
Oh, yeah, oh, my bad.
Something that I really like to do with the ISO ultimate is purposely take enemies with an operator. Usually at the rank I'm playing on, Diamond, and all the ranks below that, most players are very bad with the operator. So the only thing you gotta do is dodge the first shot, and then you can pick them off easy peasy. I would not recommend to use this trick in Ascendant or higher though. Then people usually hit their first shot. Second half, we lost the first round and in the second round we were on a half buy. I just had enough money for a frenzy, and if you know how to control the frenzy spray, you get some easy kills. Also, here's a tip about the deadlock barrier. Often when enemy plays this ability down, they forget that you can easily shoot through it. So thing I like to do is get very close to the barrier and go for an off angle.
Spike planted. One enemy.
And that's how we won this half buy, easy peasy. Am I the only one, or do you guys also sometimes walk on purpose inside the ISO ultimate because you want to get that 1v1 battle? Let's see who's the better ISO player.
Last player standing.
Of course it's not me. Luckily Omen got ISO on his spawning point and we won in the end.
Plus 20 RR, let's go to the next one.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
In the first round the enemies were pushing B and I made a rookie ISO mistake. A golden rule when playing ISO is that you should never be greedy for your orbs. And in this round I got some kills, but I reloaded all in the open because I wanted to shoot the orb, and because of that I died. I should have just walked to the right immediately.
Spike planted.
Enemy down.
Both on the left side.
Luckily my teammates were not boosted like me and we won the round. Tippy, when you're low HP, don't jump down from heaven.
Nice to play.
Wow.
I learned a lot.
I almost died. Let's go to the bonus round. If you get a kill with the Spectre, of course you want to pick up the gun of the enemy. And for these type of situations, your wall is perfect. When you get a kill, use your wall, walk behind it and pick up the gun.
One more.
Making cover.
I'm gonna take the...
Not that it mattered in this round because I placed my wall a bit too far to the right and my teammate smoked off middle, but you get the point. This next round I actually don't want to show to you. It could have been so big, but I failed so bad, and it's all due to aim. Whoa. But no worries, revenge time. If you have a Cypher in your team and he uses his ultimate, it's important to always react to the information that you're getting. So in this round when the ulti spotted that all the enemies were in mid, I decided to go for a sneaky peeky lurk and get the enemies from behind.
One enemy remaining.
Last scene.
Spike down mid.
Ignore the last 2 shots. About that, you probably have noticed that my aim is very inconsistent. If you also struggle with this, I would recommend to do your warm-ups and do some aim training now and then. But as the OG viewers know, I'm too lazy for that. So that's why my aim is sometimes very bad, but sometimes also very good. Look at this round.
Last player standing.
Oh my god. Nice.
Oh la la. Also, did you spot the mistake over there? Just like in the first round of this game, I was too greedy for the orb. I should have just walked to the left out of the molly and then shoot on it. My bad. Next round. The thing I say very often on this channel is that you should always try to work together with your teammates, even if they are sometimes making plays where you don't completely agree with. So in this round, when my teammate Jet pushed all the way up, I just had to peek with her to try to go for the refrag and it worked out.
One enemy remaining.
Now look at this round and tell me if you notice something about my ability usage.
One enemy remaining.
No
You use
distraction.
defuse or I don't know. Okay, got it.
Did you notice that? There are 2 things. First of all, I did not use my wall. That's my bad, but that's not what I'm talking about. At some part of this round, it was a 2 versus 2 and I had my ultimate ready. And while jumping off nest, I was considering using my ultimate because I pressed on it for like 1 second. But in the end, I decided not to do it. But why? Well, in my opinion, your ultimate is way better in a 2 versus 1 situation than a 2 versus 2 situation. If you use your ult in a 2v2 and your teammate loses his battle, you will die when you come back. So instead, I opted to save my ultimate, hope to get at least 1 more kill, and then secure the round. Second half, I love the right-click classic shot, man.
One enemy.
Let me tell you a very important thing about split. If you want to play around middle and you get an early kill in mid, you really don't have to push immediately very fast. Usually if you get an early kill on a certain side, it takes the enemies a long time to rotate. But the enemies can get to split middle in like 5 seconds, and that's why we died over there.
Wait, he's on this side.
Neutral.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Okay, just go.
Okay, now let's go, yeah.
You can see it on the minimap thanks to the Cypher ultimate, right? Sage and Phoenix are there already, so I have no idea why I pushed through the smoke. In the next round we used a very sneaky strategy. It's so simple, but it worked out. In this round we all cut noise, went to B main and waited till the smoke disappears. As soon as the smoke disappeared, I used my ultimate, my teammates pushed, and because I kidnapped an enemy, my teammates had the 4 versus 2 on site and easy peasy win for them. The rest of the game was smooth sailing and we won in the end.
Let's see, we did got the MVP and we got plus 22 RR. 1 more by friends. Let's go to the next one.
Pause. You see this? We literally only need to play 1 more game and then we promote. And if the next game goes a little bit like last game, 25 kills, then we should get that Ascendant easy peasy. But then things didn't go according to plan. I just couldn't hit my shots. Rounds like this happened. What? And as you see by my match history, I lost a lot of games back to back. But this, my friends, this is part of the process. Nobody can go in a straight line up. So if this ever happens to you, don't be down. Every new game is a new chance to break the losing streak. And that was my mindset when going into this game.
Hello, everyone.
First round, A push. If you're pushing A with your team, there's one thing you always have to be careful of. And that's that often an enemy is lurking. So as soon as the spike is planted, always look behind you.
Over there. One enemy remaining.
Behind. He's behind.
Also, I like this communication of my teammate.
3, 2, 1, swing.
Let's skip a few rounds now and go to this one.
Not
What did
enough.
he do?
Yikes! Yep, my friends, if you get a kill, always be careful for that refragger. That Viper and Yoru did a nasty strategy over there. About nasty strategies, did you remember what I did in the first game of this episode? Exactly, I purposely used my ultimate on an enemy with an operator. The only thing you gotta do is pray that the enemy misses his first shot and that you are not completely boosted like I was in this round.
Okay, just miss your first shot, dude.
Spike down A.
And that's the
Honestly, I think I know why I deranked a few times. Okay, let me give you a tip about the ISO wall. If you're standing behind the yellow container, you can use your wall towards snowman, push with it, peek towards middle, and if you don't see anyone or you make a kill, do a step back and then look to snowman and kill that guy.
Target spotted B.
Also, you remember what I said about the lurk player?
One enemy
Whoa, and one is behind. If the enemy decides to lurk in one round, he will probably do it more often. Let's go to the second half now. Here's a very interesting round. Sometimes it really looks like the enemies are pushing one side because they use utility and things like that, but they end up not pushing. When this happens, there's a high chance that they will rotate to the other side. But here's the thing you can do. Instead of playing on side normally, you can push up a little bit and kill the enemies when they least expect it. Because when the enemies are going for a rotate play, they often make sounds like big elephants, easy to pick off. 3 steps.
Show me a target.
One pipes. Chamber
Spike
pipes.
down B. One enemy remaining.
And after you get a kill, go back to your team and secure that round. Now hold on your heads, because I'm gonna show you the nastiest flick shot I've ever done. What the heck was that? Oh, I should have repeated there, but that shot. And you know what? I give you 2 for the price of 1, because 2 rounds later another nasty flick shot while running away. Look at this.
Neutral.
What? The second shot? That was so lit. Just slow that clip down for a sec. This is not how you should play Valorant. But I mean, it worked. And in the end, we won the game. Plus 20 RR. We're almost back, my friends. Let's go to the next one. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
On the attacker side, if you're playing Brimstone, always use your smoke on top of the truck. If you don't do that, people from heaven have a nasty head glitch spot. And that's what I used.
Just one shower. At least one shower.
30 seconds left.
What? Minus 100
Spike
shower.
down.
That's not exactly minus 100, Mr. Lowlander. But no worries, your teammates got him anyway. Something I would not recommend is to use your ultimate if you have a Marshal in your hand. Unless it's a 2 versus 1 and your teammate can kill the last guy. But that was not the case in this round.
What? Or long left, long left.
Last player standing.
Oh shit. Something I need to stop doing is peeking, and after I peek, then use my wall. You can easily use your wall before you peek, but luckily it didn't matter in this round, and because of the wall we could push onto side.
Enemy spotted B.
Last player standing.
Try again.
One enemy
I
remaining.
got 3. My ult is ready.
Woohoo! Oh my god. I guess Stance just took over that round. I have no idea why I suddenly hit the heads of the enemy. Also, for those who are wondering, the reason why I didn't use my ultimate was because I wasn't sure if I had enough time to defuse the spike after. Let's talk about the ISO ultimate. In this round I used the ulti way too early. In my opinion, the ultimate is way better for either the retake or if they are on site already. Because in that case your teammates can push and kill the enemy if you lose the 1v1. But in this round I used my ultimate before the enemies pushed. Timing was a bit off, but my aim was on point, so I felt confident. No worries.
No, watch for the brim. It's close.
One enemy remaining.
Also, Brimstone, don't type in the middle of the round.
What the heck?
That's some blue water, bro.
This next round, I would not recommend doing this, but I mean, we were so far ahead anyway.
Let's go. Behind you, behind you, behind you. Do it, she's not gonna do it.
It's not gonna let you do it, bro.
No! Yeah, in the end we won the game. Let's see, we did not get the MVP, but we got a promotion back to Diamond 3. No worries, nobody's. Diamond 2 didn't happen, my friends. So after a detour in Diamond 2, we got back to Diamond 3. No worries, my friends. A thing you just gotta remember is that you can't go in a straight line up. Sometimes you lose a lot of games back to back, but as long as you keep trying, you will get to the ranks that you want to get to. Thank you so much for watching. I hope next episode we get to Ascendant, and I see you guys then. Bye bye.